Ever hit record only to find out that your audio just doesn't do your content justice? I've been there on one of the most important opportunities that I've ever had. And it's a lesson that I learned and I want to spare you from. Now, you can probably tell by my follower count that none of these items were sent to me or that I've been paid to mention any of this. I just buy and provide my thoughts. In this one, we're breaking down every piece of audio gear in my setup, from my built-in mic camera to my high-end wireless solutions, so that you can decide which tool transforms your sound for every situation. So I have a camera, then I have some cheap and expensive wireless options, and as the creme de la creme, a Rodecaster Duo with multiple different mics set up for options. I'll also share how I would protect myself from what happened to me. Jumping right into it. Let's start with the basics. Your camera's built-in mic is always on hand, making it perfect for those spur-of-the-moment recordings. But here's the catch. It picks up a lot of ambient noise, right? And its frequency response is usually very limited. Basic camera audio works in environments where conditions are realistically controlled. In some scenarios, you can save the audio in post. Just don't make that your standard. It's just way more work in the end. It's often acceptable for personal vlogs or quick tests. So when you're shooting professionally, you'll likely notice that depth and clarity that you aim to achieve just aren't there. Next, let's move on to what I would say is the least expensive upgrade from here. So what I'm going to start off with is these cheap USB mics. They come with a neat little box, carrier. I've had them for about 1.5 years now, and I find them to be slightly convenient, but you get what you pay for. These affordable USB-C wireless mics, they're designed for creators who need the freedom of movement without really having to deal with cables. They are a quick way to get a mic closer to you and cut out that ambient noise. Although they come at a very attractive price point, they do come with some trade-offs, of course. These mics provide wireless connectivity via USB-C, which is great for a quick setup and mobile recordings. I would say that you can expect decent performance and realistically in only controlled conditions with something inexpensive like this. However, you might notice a slightly narrower dynamic range and occasional signal interference in louder, more kind of complex environments. In short, I believe that they are a fantastic entry-level tool if you're looking to break free from wired limited options without a really big investment. They can be used handheld or clipped to your collar, like I have here with the Rode, and I use them to make social media, TikToks and stuff while I'm at work for the dealership that I work for, and it comes in handy. I've upgraded to the Rode Wireless Gen 3 Goes, which we'll get to towards the end. But when you need quality professional audio in a studio environment, the Rodecaster Duo paired with the dynamic microphone takes the game to a completely different level. Personally, the Rodecaster itself might be the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm not joking. This setup just isn't about recording, it's about control and clarity. This here's a dynamic mic. Dynamic mics like this one excel in rejecting background noise and handling a wide range of sound levels. I really like it because it gives this really warm, deep, rich kind of sound that just is really inviting. And with the Rodecaster Duo, it brings the hands-on controls with precision, gain adjustments, EQ, and a built-in compression system. This is perfect for podcasts, interviews, or any session where voice clarity is really paramount. You're not just capturing audio, you're fine-tuning it in real time, and that, to me, that's amazing. I really do prefer the bass and the warmth of this dynamic mic for sure, but when recording and talking, doing talking heads by myself, it's really difficult to get everything set up, and I find that the mic catches focus in some scenarios. I don't know if it's doing it right now. I'm trying to check. But that's why I like a shotgun mic. And that's where I don't have to worry about it at all. In this scenario, it just doesn't give the same richness, but the shotgun mic just works just as well. And this kind of beautifully segues us into our next option, shotgun mics. My main audio for this video has been using the shotgun mic, so you can really decide if you think that the sound of this one, in particular the Movo XM1, is the right one for you. To me, shotgun mics are tools designed for directional sound capture. In my kit, I have both XLR and TRS cable mic plugs that go right directly into the camera. Shotgun mics are engineered with focused pickup, right? They're patterned, meaning they capture sound primarily from the front while rejecting off-axis noise. That makes them ideal for outdoor interviews, documentary shoots, or any situation where ambient noise may be a challenge. The TRS cable option is particularly useful for compact all-in-one setups. When I don't want to extra bulk on the rig or with these mics, precision is really key. Position them carefully on booms or just where you need them to be on poles or rigs to ensure that you're isolating the desired sound effectively. They have to be pretty close to get something really decent, kind of like this. Let's test if you're hearing it differently from here versus hearing it from here. It should sound quite a lot better. This is a dead cat on here. I used it actually when I went to the Eagles parade. I just attached it to the rig on a little bit of a arm that I don't have sitting around here, but I don't really know how this one's going to sound. This just plugs directly into the camera, which makes it pretty darn easy to use. You just plug, you get your audio level set to that -12, -6 dB area that you're looking for, and it should be pretty good. I hope when I check this out later, it makes a lot more sense, and all of these different mics kind of show what they can really do in a controlled environment kind of like this. With the XLR shotgun mic, you have advanced clarity and really dynamics that are kind of otherworldly. Specifically, I'm using the Movo XM1 shotgun mic, which has a noise gate function, and this kind of keeps out low frequencies so that you don't hear the fridge or the AC rumbling in the background. This also goes directly right into the Rodecaster, further upgrading the output of the quality of this mic. The only catch here is this is a condenser microphone, right? So it converts sound waves into electrical signals by utilizing a capacitor. This capacitor requires voltage to be charged, and that voltage is provided by the phantom power. So like hoverboards on water, you need power. And you can use a battery, or you can use the internal preamps to help power the mics, baking in crisp, clean audio with no user errors possibly. I suggest if you had to make a purchase of one of these, this one comes in second on the list because the quality and versatility. It just won't be at its best when going mobile, and it takes a lot of wires and electrical hookups and cables and stands and attachments that just kind of take it out of the exact #1 spot for me. If I'm doing a testimonial setup, this is the #1 for that, but the real #1 is up next. And I actually want to get it hooked up here to the Rodecaster. There's a few different ways to use it, but I'll go over that in just a second. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is sick. Now I have the Rode Wireless Go Gen 3s hooked up to the Rodecaster. So not only am I getting the mobility and versatility of these awesome mics, I'm getting the processing capabilities and amazingness of the Rodecaster mixed with them. There are multiple ways to sync them up. I got 2 transmitters and 1 receiver so that I can, again, make TikToks. The USB-C ones that I showed earlier just weren't cutting the mustard for me. We're a little bit high there. I think that's cool that you can, when you have it connected to the Rodecaster, you can really in time kind of just bake it in there. Real quick, I just want to kind of show some really cool things that the Rodecaster can do. Like, let's say we have an intro to I just want to real quick show some of the fun things that the Rodecaster can do. Let's say that we have a intro to a podcast or something that we want to do. This is how we could bring it in. everybody. Welcome back to the podcast, or something like that, right? I really love these. Like I said, you're getting the quality of these amazing mics with the connectivity of the Rodecaster, but you don't have to. They come with a couple of different wires. You can plug it right into your phone with the transmitter and the receiver and just go, and you're getting Rode quality sound, right? So to me, finally, last but definitely not least, we have, again, the Rode Wireless Go Gen 3s. And I did say earlier that the Rodecaster Duo might be the best thing since sliced bread. Now just make it portable and give me the same audio quality, and I'm 100% in. This compact system really is ideal when you need mobility without compromising on that quality. The Wireless Go 3s easily deliver robust digital transmission with minimal latency, which means you can move freely and still record with confidence. It's a compact design. It's not intrusive. It's perfect for interviews, vlogs, or action shots that demand a wire-free setup, right? And setting it up is straightforward. You clip the transmitter to whichever device you need it to, or wirelessly connect it, and then place it on your subject, connect the receiver to your camera, and record. You're ready to capture crystal clear audio on the move, even in challenging environments. That's why I call this number one, because it has it all. The gain and the quality of the Duo, but it's in a compact mobile option. I'm getting studio quality audio on the go, and that can't be beat. If I had to buy one, this would be it. I will try and also use it for all of the backup audio in the future so that I can capture with the Duo and shotgun mics, and have this recording internally with a 32-bit float rate recording platform, ensuring that there's no clipping or anything too low that becomes unusable. So if something somehow does go wrong on the Duo, I have a backup that is quality. And that kind of brings me to the scenario that I recently had. Is I finally got an opportunity to do a testimonial with a celebrity, and I let somebody else take care of the switcher and the audio, and they missed that you can mute the mic, but it doesn't record or bake into the SD card. So I recorded the entire thing, and I had to wind up using my camera audio, which sounded terrible, a lot of post-processing, and I figured it out, and that'll be on a TikTok that you guys can see. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at the studio tools in my kit. Whether you're relying on the built-in camera mic for quick captures, venturing into the mobility of affordable USB-C wireless mics, harnessing full studio control with the Rodecaster Duo and dynamic mics, or isolating sound with a shotgun mic, or even enjoying the freedom of the Wireless Go Gen 3s, there's a tool for everyone, and each is designed for your specific needs. Choosing the right mic isn't just about budget. It's about knowing your environment and how you want your audience to experience your content. So if this deep dive helped clarify your next audio upgrade, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys and seeing how you're planning to elevate your sound in the future. Like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth gear reviews.